Hello and welcome back to the Keanu Esports stream. My name is Shadi Zeddy Hanna and we are back with some more college Call of Duty. This is the winner or losers round 2 and it is the all-Canadian rival matchup, St. Clair College versus Keanu College, the Saints versus the Huskies. This is going to be a great game to watch for those of you that are familiar with the Keanu stream. You'll know that anytime we get to go up against St. Clair is great just to see two Canadian schools face off. Not a ton of that in the Call of Duty scene. You know, a little bit every now and again, but it's always great to be able to find opportunities to play against the Brotherhood. And our first hard point here is going to be on Albagra. Now this is always a fun map to watch. Is quite a lot of chaos, especially towards that inner museum. And so far, St. Clair have been able to take pretty dominant hold over the point. St. Clair actually comes into this match after beating Northwood University to knock them out of the tournament. You know, it's a pretty surprising matchup to see, to be honest, as St. Clair versus Northwood in losers. But, you know, it really speaks to the level of skill in the college COD community and how strong CXP has grown and become over time. Keanu looking to climb their way up the ranks and ladder and join some of those Titan legendary programs. As of right now, St. Clair holding very dominant control over this hard point. 70-point lead for them so far as they've managed to capture not just the first but second hills in their entirety. Keanu now just looking to find their way in, and right now it really looks like St. Clair just has a better understanding of the pace. We're just getting timing checked on every interaction here, as you know, they're finding those wraparounds, being in the right places at the right time, and Brody will be able to take down Cootie. Priestley will get cleaned up by Brody as well. And finally, the Huskies will be able to get themselves on the hard point and start racking up some points as that trophy does come down. Should be able to fend off some of St. Clair's aggression for a little bit, as Great Witness will pull out door and finds a second one onto Priestley. Nice shots from him. Bendy will get the trade, but Brody watching that entry point. Kerr's taking down Cootie as well, and Keanu finally establishing themselves on this point here. Great Witness on the full wraparound flank here as St. Clair are going to try to start making their way into the point, but some great movement from Brody as he's going to be able to find two for himself. And Cootie left alone on the outside, but Kurz will face check him, and Cootie's going to find three now, and St. Clair will be able to touch. Keanu has to decide, are they going to pre-rotate to this next hill spawn or try to sneak up whatever scraps they can get off the last one, and it looks like they're going to decide to full commit to this next point here. Bendy does get the kill on a Great Witness, and it looks like he is going to get spotted out as well as that nade comes through. Kurz will be able to round him out. And now Keanu looking to fight for that next hill spawn. Good movement here from Kurz to find that opening pick onto Priestley. That's going to open up a ton of space for the Huskies. Rupert, however, will be the first to touch and cleans up Kurz, forcing him off the point there. Great Witness will be able to take down Priestley as well. And a little 1v1 here between Brody and Bendy, but Bendy will get the best of him. And now Xelios is doing his best to duck and roll between those bullets, but kind of caught between a rock and a hard place. And Brody just looks up at the wrong time, gets timing checked again. St. Clair extending this lead over 100 points now. Rupert did get spotted out by Kurz, but Kurz isn't going to make too big of a deal of it yet. They're going to give him that second kill, and Kurz will be able to snap onto him and round that one out, but flank comes through, and it's good, and just a tough little interaction overall. Priestley gets spotted up by Xelios, but got that angle held down, and Rupert's going to start pushing on this stun. It's going to be difficult to help him out. But Exelios will find the best of Rupert, actually, and that means Brody and Kurz now pushing Priestley here. We'll be able to take him down. Kurz finds Bendy as well. Keanu finally getting themselves on point here as Kurz nearly comes up big with the 3K, but gets shut down. Exelios does get taken out by that flank here, and St. Clair and Keanu, they're both just hard wrapping around each other. Like, I think Albagra is that kind of map where you can pull off some of that stuff, but I'm noticing it especially more so in this match. Like, the way these players are playing, they aren't really establishing fight lines. They're more just, you know, kind of trading off of each other. One guy goes down and somebody kills the guy that killed that guy, and the other team swings around and kills the guy that killed the guy that killed the guy, and it's a little bit chaotic. But you know, the Huskies are starting to make some ground. Nothing too significant, however, as St. Clair has extended this lead to just over 130 points now. So the Huskies are going to have to do something great and do it quick if they want to change the pace of this game. St. Clair, firm control over the hill right now. Nice little shot from Great Witness, but Bendy will trade. And Kurz with the magnificent movement to duck his way into stairs. We're gonna wait for his timing. Brody gets caught out mid-rotate. Cootie gets spotted out, but should be able to duck his way out of that. However, Great Witness will find Priestley, and Cootie already rotated over to that window, finds the trade onto him. Nice little movement from Exelios, nearly finds Cootie, but that's going to give St. Clair the starting lead on this point here. And unfortunately, 230 points to 48. Keanu. Things are not looking so hot for them in this hard point. And it might just be a matter of do whatever damage you can and wait for the SND to try it again. 242 to 48 now. It's going to have to be the miracle run. Priestley finds a big pick. He is going to get spammed down. Actually, finds a second, finds a third. Priestley wipes the whole team. And I don't think Keanu's going to be able to touch after that. Priestley gets the 4K multi-kill, and that's going to round out the match. St. Clair take the hard points in a dominant fashion. Now, this is a very strong team, a very veteran roster. They've been performing at the top of their title and for some time now. And these aren't losses, these are learning moments, is the way I'm looking at this, is, you know, for Keanu, for the Huskies. Trying to pull whatever you can from this match and apply it to your own gameplay. Very solid start for St. Clair, but we've seen Keanu on the SND, and we know what they're capable of on that map type. We're just going to wait and see as the lobby gets set up where we're going and what it's going to look like. I'm going to cut to a quick break while we wait for the players to get the lobby set up for map number 2. Be right back with some more Call of Duty in just a moment. Hello everybody and welcome back to the Keanu Esports stream. We are live with SND on Mercado. Sinclair leads by 1. Keanu needs to take this map in order to force map 3 on control. Currently down in the losers bracket, so every map counts here. The duration of this tournament. No room for error. The Huskies coming off of a pretty tough first round on the hard point. We'll look to change the pace of that a little bit here on the SND. As Rupert just found himself a pretty decent angle, but some nice movement is going to be able to duck the Huskies out of there, but the re-peek from Rupert, he's going to get a little greedy. He wants the ace, and he's not going to find it himself. Xelios now, however, caught between a rock and a hard place, finds one, gets rushed though, and the timing is just not in the Huskies' favor. Sinclair will take the first round of the SND. Excuse me. It's been a long day. Now, tournament started at 2 p.m. and here we are, 6:40. Long day for the gamers, long day for everyone involved, and finally coming down to the last little bit here, as only 6 teams remain in the CXP College COD tournament. Keanu did well for themselves to make it this far, but this is really where it all starts to matter. These are the games that define us. And a bloodbath out on site leads to a 1v1 Priestley versus Xelios, as I believe there was a team nade on the side of Sinclair. Xelios not really sure where Priestley is at the moment, but he will find out in a second as soon as that bomb gets planted, and now he knows Priestley on site. Going to try to jump peek and find his timing, but Priestley has himself in a really nice off angle here. Xelios is going to try to slowly clear out the site, and currently nice shots from Xelios as Priestley had his back turned and wasn't able to swing around in the just in time. Xelios will take advantage of that window, find the defuse, and put Keanu on the board 1-1 in the SND. A beautiful little clutch from Xelios to round that out. Currently kill leading on the map 4-1 for himself. The Huskies now back on attack, and they've left the bomb and spawn again. It's an end of day type thing. Like I said, they've been playing for a while. Certainly got a little tired. Can't blame them. The Huskies know there have to be some Sinclair players close by, as Kurz is going to try to investigate without exposing himself. The pre-fire comes out, but Rupert finds the time, and Kuti explodes, and Sinclair absolutely decimating the site here. Kurz will find one. The immediate flick around onto Kuti, but can't find that headshots. Kuti cleans it up. Sinclair 2-1. Keanu now back on the defense. They are going to commit multiple members to this A site, but Sinclair, look at them go. They've already got some mid aggression here. Then there's going to be Kuti finding the timing onto Kurz. He's going to climb his way up and get spotted out, but Great Witness can't adjust in time. Brody, last man standing for Keanu. 1v4. Tries to find the melee kill, but can't quite get it, and Sinclair explode out onto site, now executing a 3-1 lead. And I think a lot of these rounds are really going the way of St. Clair because of their timing. They're finding these timings where they're catching Keanu off guard. They're either exploding out really quickly before they can settle themselves, or they're getting these wraparound plays through mid where they're able to just expose flanks and pick apart the Keanu defensive setup. They will remember the bomb this time, and Great Witness moving his way down south. However, Keanu, they have opted for the sniper on Exelios. And a numbers advantage for Keanu for the first time this series. As only Kuti and Rupert remain. Rupert will find the trade onto Exelios, and that means the sniper has gone down. Kurz just watching for those rotations. Great Witness going to solo plant onto B. Kurz keeping an eye and waiting. I think he saw Kuti there on that rotation. I think it sounds like Kuti heard him as well. The sense I'm getting. Great Witness finds a beautiful kill onto Rupert. The turnaround stun. Gonna buy some time. Kuti does have the streaks available. And Kurz looked like he had the right read on the positioning, but exposes himself a little bit, turns his back to Kuti. And now Great Witness last alive, only 10 seconds remaining. Kuti is going to be able to find the kill, but I don't think he's going to be able to get to the bomb in time. And he'll get it just in the nick of time. 2.7 seconds remaining. Nice little dolphin dive from him, dive down to the point. And Keanu really came close to having that. I think Kurz, once he caught that rotation, just needed to commit to the kill, but it's a tough call to make in the moment, whether you group with your teammate or try to make the hero play. Those of you that are returning viewers to the stream may remember Kurz with the clutch play to qualify for CCL playoffs on Mercado, or I should say, yeah, on Mercado SND twice in a row, the 1v2s. We know it's within his capacity to pull off those kinds of plays, and I think it's just feeling ready for it in the moment is what allows those type of plays to occur. Nade goes out onto Rupert. Kurz will find Bendy. Gives away his position though. Gonna try to reposition, but Priestley will get the better of him. Rupert now trying some great shots there from Great Witness. And Exelios will clean it up. Huskies, well executed defense, and they're gonna pull themselves back into this match. 2-4 now on the SND. The Huskies are proving that they're willing to go the distance. You know, they're not gonna go down without a fight. We'll see what adjustments they make to the attack this time, whether they want to commit to that A side or swing their way over to B. And it looks like they are going to try to go for this A hit again, and they are going to flood out through that main line as St. Clair makes the read. They gamble on B, and there's nobody there, so Keanu just needs to gather this info quickly and make this determination. Someone just needs to have the confidence to touch that site. Bendy, a couple shots come fly out from him, and St. Clair now they know where Keanu's positioned. The jig is up. Great Witness over peaks the angle, does get traded out, but Exelios will find the refrag. Brody picks off Bendy as well, and the St. Clair defensive setup has been completely broken away now. Kerr is going to try to get himself into a position and catch this rotation off from Priestley. He's just going to chill right there and wait for Priestley to rotate. Priestley had the angle lined up. He pre-fired that properly. Rupert finds the knife kill onto Exelios. Last man standing, Brody needs to be the one to clutch it up. Dead silence triggered. And he pre-fires on bomb, but Priestley was already rounded the corner and is on the angle. St. Clair make the miracle defense, despite going down 2 members very early on in that round. And Rupert's really been having a game for himself. Oh, we've known Priestley for a while. He's been top-ranked player in College COD, and particularly in the Canadian scene. But Rupert, I believe LATAM player. joining the Huskies in their competition today, and 7 kills to his name on this map, and a pretty strong showing on the hardpoint as well. It's always nice to see new talent emerging in the Canadian scene. Cootie will find the opening pick onto Kurz. Brody now needs to make a hero play. 2-man down. He needs to find this pick onto Cootie, but he flicks around at the wrong time. They double clear him at the same time, and that's a perfectly executed offense from St. Clair. St. Clair will clean ace the round to close out the map, and that means Keanu, their run in the CXP College COD tournament today, ends right here. Noble effort from the lads today. They played some tough competition, and it's the only way to get better is to play people that are better than you, and that's how you learn and grow. Put in some good work today and be able to take some of that, get back to the lab, and bring that into our NACE game on Wednesday night, 6:30 p.m. We'll be back on stream with the NACE Star League for Keanu Huskies. GG's to our opponents as always. It's great to see some more Canadian competition in the tournament, and we wish St. Clair the best of luck as they represent the rest of Canada in the rest of today's competition as they progress to the top 4. We're keeping an eye on their progress and how they perform in the rest of today's tournament. And you'll be able to see plenty of Keanu's progress as well as you continue to tune into our matches over the course of the season. My name again is Shadi Hanna, head coach of the Keanu Esports program, and we look forward to seeing you back on stream Wednesday night for our NACE Star League match, Week 4 in the NACE Star League Varsity Premier Season. Thanks for tuning in. Have a great night.